Today I will show you the best video editing tricks in After Effects for crazy edits. I use these tricks in pretty much all of my edits and I believe they will be incredibly useful for you. And also, real quick, if you're new to the channel, my name is Povikas and I've been a video editor for over 7 years now. And I also run a really crazy video editing website called Povikas.com, where I have what I believe to be the best video editing presets for video editors just like yourself, which are incredibly easy to use. So I would 100% recommend to go and check them out, and they will be linked in the description. But anyways, let's begin. Alright guys, so let's get into After Effects. So the first technique I use pretty much all the time, and the last technique I will show you I use all the time, and it's literally my favorite technique. So what we can do is press Ctrl+Y to make a new adjustment layer, and here we can add any effect, but what I want to show you the most is how we can change it. So let's add, for example, a free plugin called editingtutorial. This is just for showcase. And look, it looks pretty cool like this, but let's go to full and let's make it to quarter. This will actually make the resolution so much worse, but by making the resolution so much worse, we made the effect look really cool. So this is how I like to damage my footage a lot, and this has also been really popular in the video editing space. And you can mess around with the settings a lot. For example, in editingtutorial, so you can like make this go like higher like this, and this go up like this, and this will bring this up, and you will have like a crazy VHS effect super quickly just like that by using quarter. And I absolutely love using quarter. And when you're using quarter, make sure to only use it for like a couple of clips, but not just the full footage, unless you want, of course. And for the clips that you're using quarter, you can press B where you want the clip to start, press N for where you want the clip to end. This part I want to have in the quarter quality. So let's go to composition, add render queue, and it's important to go to best settings, and here take the resolution and make it to quarter, and then press OK, and then render it out. That's really important. I mean, I use this technique so much, it's actually crazy. I can actually show you some really crazy combinations you can do. I'm gonna go to animation presets, user presets. I'm going to use one of my favorite packs from my video editing website, which is OPM Presets V2, which is included in my ultimate OPM bundle. And I'm just going to click on OPM 2 RAW. And now this effect looks super cool just by itself. But look, if we go to the resolution and make it to quarter, super damaged, super crazy. It just looks like a horror almost, like, from those crazy, just, I don't even know, like music videos edits. Like, I use these so much just like this. You don't have to just make it to quarter. You can also make it to third if your effect was a bit too damaged. Sometimes you can also make it to just half. And full is just gonna have the best quality, but you want to make the quality worse because it will actually make your clip look more interesting. That's how editing works. So yeah, I'm going to delete that. And now let's move to another video editing trick, which I really like and is really saucy for whenever you don't know what to do in your edit or music video. I just like to grab an effect called posterize time, and I like to just make the frame rate 3 times lower or 4 times lower or sometimes 2 times lower than the frame rate I have. So I have the frame rate of 24 FPS, so I'm gonna make it to 8 because that's 3 times less. And you can put this on top of, let's say, one clip, and it will just lag off on that one clip and then continue to go to rest. So look, first it has a fast clip, then a slow one, and then it comes back to normal. So I really love to do that. And you can also, again, combine this with a bunch of effects. So I'm going to use OPM 2 flicker weak, which is a really crazy effect. Just really crazy things you can do. Like, you can add as flicker on the posterize time and make the amplitude like really high. So you can add this below or on top of posterize time. Do what you want. I think it's gonna look really cool. My recommendation is to add it below, and it will look like that. Now, another video editing trick, which I also use. I mean, I use this so much. For this trick, you need to take out your phone or whatever you have, like, that you can film your screen with. So it can be a camera. Honestly, the worse the camera quality, the better. I mean, don't make it like too bad of the camera quality. I have a Nintendo 3DS, which I love to film with, but I know most of you don't have a Nintendo 3DS. So I would definitely recommend to take out your phone and literally just film your screen. So like, zoom it in, film it. I'll have some crazy results on the screen, but pretty much what you can do is you can press Ctrl+Y and you can have like a crazy, like, for example, like a dark preset. And I'm going to just film the dark preset right now, and I will have the result for you pop up somewhere in the screen, and you will have like a crazy TV effect or like a CRT TV effect. All right, moving on to the next video editing tactic I like to use. This one I like to use for clips that are slow mode or slow motion, So for slow motion clips, just like this one, which is actually not even that slow, but it just looks really cool. Actually, it is kind of slow motion. I like to press Ctrl+D to duplicate it and drag it forward a little bit. And when you duplicate it, I like to press S and scale it up a little bit. This is really cool to do on clips that are already kind of scaled scaled up. So that might be a bit too much of a scale up, so we can make it to like 115. And I think this looks really cool. And yeah, I just really like to use these tiny zoom ins. Another trick I like to use, which is something a lot of editors do, but if you don't do this already, please make sure to do this. If you're out of ideas or just want like a really quick transition, which is gonna be really quick, you can press Ctrl Y. For example, just add invert, and you can press Ctrl Shift D, cut it, go one frame forward, press Ctrl Shift D, cut it. So I like to just have it for one frame. It's just gonna look like a really cool one frame. And you can actually, what you can do is you can also press Ctrl D and duplicate it. This is pretty much the one frame glitch method to do this. I really like this, and yeah, I use this still to this day. And now for the last trick, which I absolutely love the most, I love to use stutters. Stutters are absolutely goated. I mean, just look what you can do. You can take any clip you want, press Ctrl D. When I'm out of ideas, or not even out of ideas, I just love them. I love stutters. So what I do is I can just press Ctrl Shift D, delete the first part. Let's go 2 frames forward, press Ctrl Shift D, delete that part. And let's drag these 2 frames 1, 2. So first we have this, and then it comes back. So it looks like this, and it's just really cool. And you can stutter it how much you want. Like you can even take this same stutter you just created, press Ctrl D and duplicate it again. You can take like a frame from the start, a bit like here maybe, and it can look like that, which is going to be a really cool stutter. You can even press Ctrl D on this and take another frame from the start, and you can have a stutter like this. I mean, that is too much, I think. There is something about too much stutter, but it's just really cool. Oh yeah, and also a really cool thing is to take just some random frames from other clips. So I'm just gonna take a random frame. It's gonna look like almost like a stutter, and it's just going to look like this. As you see, it like kind of mashes in together when it stutters like that. We can also take this frame and make it to invert, so it's going to stutter like that, which looks like a really cool transition we just made. Yeah guys, just look how crazy that transition actually looks. Stutters are also really good when your clips are just too short. So for example, this clip is really short, so if we want to extend it, we can just spam it. Like we can press Ctrl D and go to the ending, and we can make this frame maybe like here, and now let's go to the ending frame, press Ctrl Shift D, and just keep going like this. It's going to create a really cool stutter. Now let's take this frame. So look how we've just extended our clip. That's what I like to do when my clips are like really short, or just when I'm out of ideas, or just when I want to edit, you know. Oh yeah guys, and also for watching the video and supporting the channel, I do have to say that if you use code Povikas at the checkout, you will save $5 off on the Ultimate Opium bundle, which is just an absolutely crazy bundle to have. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really liked making it, and I'm thinking of doing more, because these are just a couple of editing tactics. I have some even crazier ones, most likely, but they will just take more time to make. So let me know if you want them. They're really creative, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, it was fun. Have a fun and productive day. See ya.